Chris, is this our last segment before the top of the hour?
This is our last segment before the top of the hour, and we've got Wesley from Soso in on the conversation.
This is hot. We're probably going to go right into it, so I want to go ahead and tell our audience, if you're enjoying this and your station happens to go off, we've got another whole hour to discuss this. Go to listentotheeagle.com, click on the Listen Live button, continue on the second hour with us till 8 o'clock. Go ahead, Wes, chime on in.
How y'all doing, man?
Man, we're good.
Look, I was in the FFA, West Jones High School, 1996, 97, and we built a deer farm, high fence, and we went to New York and bought 22 fallow deer and brought them back to Jones County, and we kept them, I guess, well, I graduated, and I don't know, they finally ended up sending the deer to the Gator Trapper farm out here. He bought the deer and all, but we kept those deer for, I know, 5 years, and raised deer. And what's the difference in that in raising whitetails?
Tommy, can you answer that?
Well, first of all, the fallow deer are not a CWD susceptible species, so we can import fallow deer for sure. You know, they're some of the best eating deer that there are. But, you know, there again, you mentioned the FFA, the 4-H groups come out to our place and tour, and, you know, they learn about business and learn about life and reproduction. And, you know, it's really a good thing all the way around. Right. The way we look at it.
So Wes, I guess the difference is it's a whitetail issue. Is that right, Tommy?
Right.
Yeah. Wes, thanks for calling. Appreciate you listening to the Eagle. 1-800-251-5891. Tommy, back to my point. You mentioned the haves and have-nots. And Woody, now that you're up here, and I'm going to put you on the spot just a little bit.
Okay, come on.
Because I know you're against it. But, you know, here's
not that I'm against it. Just,
I know, but let me paint this picture. Let me frame it this way.
Okay.
You and I have had great discussion since my latest passion of duck hunting.
Right.
So I'm going to frame it this way.
All right.
You've told me how you duck hunt.
Right.
I would have not gone duck hunting with you the way you described it on the first part.
Right.
But the way I did go duck hunting,
right,
I now will go duck hunting with you any way you'll take me. Here's my point, though. I don't ever hear you griping about all the highfalutin duck camps up at Stuttgart or throughout North Mississippi, and there's some nice ones, some big time ones, and I know you know about it, and I know you know how they sit and they cook breakfast in these blinds and all this stuff, and here you are hunting out of your boat cold, all this kind of stuff, but I never hear you complain about that. What is the difference here? Why is it different on this issue when it's basically the same thing, haves versus have-nots, if we're going to frame it that way?
Well, you know, all right, comparing it to duck hunting, then I guess you would say because you can't bring the ducks in. You know?
Oh yeah, they're bringing it with the feed. They got the championship callers.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying, Bert, is you can't go up north and capture these ducks or buy these ducks up north and bring them down to hunt them. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like you can go,
they naturally migrate.
Right, exactly. Where farming them, so to speak, you would go buy a buck or go buy the straws and breed your does. You know, you would be buying and bringing them in versus growing them yourself in the wild. What I'm trying to say.